All right, so, we're all about diving deep into what you're searching for, and today we have just a fascinating collection of searches all about Angie Stone,
Mm.
the queen of neo soul.
Yeah, she is.
So let's just jump right in here. You guys are clearly interested in her music, her career, and even a little bit concerned about some rumors.
Yes.
So let's get to the bottom of all of it.
Yeah, it's so interesting, right? There's a mix of searches, like you were saying.
Yeah.
From Angie Stone songs and D'Angelo
Wow.
to Angie Stone accident.
Uh-huh.
And even like, did Angie Stone die?
Okay, so yeah, let's address those more concerning searches right off the bat. Angie Stone is very much alive and well.
Yes, she is.
Seems like those searches might be coming from an incident way back in 2015 when TMZ
Oh, yeah.
falsely reported her death.
Wow.
I mean, it just goes to show how quickly misinformation can spread.
Absolutely. And how long that misinformation can kind of linger out there on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, it was corrected quickly, obviously, but even still, like 8 years later, we're seeing these searches.
Yeah.
It makes you think.
Absolutely. And it makes you think about like, TMZ as a source of information.
Right.
And how that can really impact people's understanding of what's actually going on.
Right. I mean, if you're just glancing at a headline,
Totally.
you might not read that retraction.
Exactly.
But let's kind of shift gears and celebrate
Yeah.
the incredible career that is Angie Stone.
Yeah, let's focus on the music.
And that sparked all those searches for Angie Stone songs and D'Angelo.
Right. And those two searches make a lot of sense given that they both occupy, that same musical world of neo soul, which is, a beautiful blend of classic soul music.
It really is.
With some contemporary R&B influences.
Yeah.
And often, pulling in some jazz and hip hop elements as well.
Yeah, definitely a mix of a lot of different things.
It is. And both Angie Stone and D'Angelo are considered to be, pioneers of that sound.
And speaking of pioneers, it's worth noting the searches for Angie Stone net worth.
Yes.
So without getting into specifics,
Sure.
those searches definitely point to a really successful and long career.
Absolutely.
Spanning decades.
Decades. She's an icon.
Yeah.
Really paved the way for a lot of artists.
Absolutely.
You can't talk about neo soul without talking about Angie Stone.
You really can't.
And her influence is undeniable.
For sure. And we also see some searches for kids, daughter, and children.
Yeah.
So clearly there's an interest in her personal life as well.
Yeah, and it's interesting, people want to know about the whole person, right?
Absolutely. And she does have a daughter, Diamond Stone.
Oh, cool.
Who is also a singer.
Wow.
So
So
wait,
clearly...
That musical talent,
Yeah.
it runs in the family.
It does, and it really speaks to a legacy as well.
It does.
Yeah.
Angie Stone's influence extends,
Beyond
just her own career
Yeah.
into the next generation.
Mm-hmm. And, sometimes these searches are just us trying to remember something familiar.
Yes.
I noticed someone searched her singer.
So maybe they were struggling to recall Angie's name,
Right.
which is interesting because it shows how we use search engines as almost like memory aids.
Right, like an extension of our own brains.
Totally.
Yeah.
But it also highlights something kind of deeper, I think,
Yeah.
about how we engage with artists. And, we're seeing this mix of wanting to know about their work,
Mm-hmm.
their personal lives,
Yeah.
and even this like concern
Yes.
for their well-being.
It makes you think about, how those searches, those little glimpses into their lives
Yeah.
affect our understanding of their art.
It really does. It's a great point, and it's a really good question to think about.
Yeah,
So Angie Stone, a remarkable artist,
she is.
incredible career, a loving family,
Yeah.
and thankfully she's doing well.
That's great to hear.
But as we delve deeper into the lives of these people that we admire, it's always worth considering how those glimpses that we get influence our perception of both their work
Yes.
and their humanity.
Beautifully said.
Yeah,
That's a great takeaway.
thank you.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.